Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to school. I'm Matthew Ryan.
And I'm Owen Bates, here to give you the Raider Report.
Today we will take a look at some interesting news from the holiday break, some basketball and soccer results from the past week, and even a little college football news.
We start with some news before the Christmas break, as we saw two Raider baseball teammates sign the dotted line to continue their academic and athletic careers. The first was Chandler Anderson, who signed with Mississippi University of Women, while the second was Dakota Jordan, who signed with Mississippi State University. They are the 8th and 9th to sign from this year's graduating class.
The all-time sack leader here at JA, Max Valento, was selected to participate in the first ever Magnolia State All-Star Game, which took place on December 30 and featured players from both public and private schools. Max collected 5 tackles and 2 sacks and received the South Best Defensive Performance Award for his efforts. Way to represent JA, Max.
The class of 2022 added another name to the list of future college athletes recently, as Marcus Harris announced his commitment to attend Alabama State. Marcus, the all-time leading rusher for JA, told us about his journey on finding a school to attend. He picked Alabama State because he felt they were the best option to further his athletic career. He received the offer on December 15, 2021. Marcus ended his high school career with 56 touchdowns and 3,864 rushing yards, making him the number 1 rusher for Jackson Academy.
The Raiders soccer team went to Lafayette, Louisiana, to play the number 1 ranked team from Louisiana last year. The game was very intense and the ball was mostly on their side of the field, but in the end the ball found its way to the feet of Tate Collins, and with seconds left in the game, he struck the ball for the game-winning goal. Raiders win 2-1.
The Raiders also beat Southside 3-2 to move their record to 6-1 on the season. On Tuesday, they were supposed to play Park Lane, but that game got canceled, and no makeup date has been announced yet. Last night, they took on MRA in conference play and beat the Patriots 6-0 to move to 1-1 in conference play. Tomorrow they will be in Florida for a pair of games before returning to the Brickyard on Monday night for another conference matchup as they host Jackson Prep. JV starts at 5:30 and varsity will follow at 7. Remember, no school that day, so get out and support the Raiders soccer team.
This week, the boys and girls basketball teams took on Presbyterian Christian and won all 4 of the games. The JV girls won 41-32, while the boys won 57-12. In varsity action, the girls won 53-32 and the boys won 60-54. Today, the Raiders will host Hartfield Academy. JV games will start at 4 and 5:15, and the varsity games are scheduled for 6:30 and 8 p.m. The Hawks are coached by former Jackson Academy head coach Bill Ball. The Raiders are also taking part in the Rumble in the South of Mississippi at Mississippi College as they play St. Andrews at 9 a.m. And then all 4 teams will be back at the Raider Dome next Tuesday as they host Park Lane Academy.
The College Football Playoff National Championship was played on Monday night and resulted in a 33-18 win for the Georgia Bulldogs. The first half of the game started off slow with 0 touchdowns put on the board and a combined 5 field goals from each team that led to a 9-6 Alabama lead at the half. In the second half, Georgia got the running game going with huge runs by Zamir White and James Cook that led to touchdowns by both of them later in the second half. Georgia sealed off the victory when they picked off Alabama and scored a touchdown to go up by 15 with only a minute to go.
Congratulations are in order to Lakin Warren Dean for being the 3rd straight Lady Raider to be named the Gatorade Mississippi Volleyball Player of the Year. She helped guide her team to 38-8 record and a 3rd straight state championship. She collected 509 kills, 378 digs, 111 aces, and 46 total blocks in her first year as a Lady Raider. JA athletes have now collected 7 Gatorade Players of the Year honors in the last 9 years.
And that gets you caught up on all the news from JA. I'm Owen Bates, here with Matthew Ryan, and this has been your Raider Report for January 14th, 2022. Have a great weekend, everybody.